In the heart of France, beneath the blinding lights of competition, a young fencer named Julian moved with grace, speed, and silence. To the world, he was a champion. But inside, Julian lunges, clashes blades, wins a point. The crowd cheers. He remains cold-faced. He was losing something he couldn't name.
Why doesn't this feel like it used to? Why do I feel nothing?
Julian had defeated legends. One of them, his most celebrated match, was against Marcel, a national icon, a fencer of elegant restraint. The final point, Marcel drops his foil. Julian celebrates. Marcel simply smiles and bows. But what haunted Julian wasn't the victory. It was Marcel's calm surrender, and what came after. While Julian rose through headlines and sponsorships, Marcel vanished into the hills, trading crowds for quiet, medals for meaning. Julian walks through train stations, then winding countryside roads. He carries a fencing bag, but it feels more like a burden than a trophy.
He let it all go. And I can't even enjoy holding on.
He found Marcel tending to bonsai by the garden wall. The silence between them was heavy, not with tension, but with time. Julian walks up slowly, uncertain.
You always said fencing was a conversation, but back then, it felt like war.
And yet here you are looking for peace. Come inside.
Marcel pours tea. Julian sits, finally unzipping his jacket, relaxed for the first time in a long while.
After our match, everyone watched me. But I remember watching you. You didn't look angry. You looked free. Like you'd just dropped something heavy.
Because I did. My name. My need to win. My story of who I was supposed to be.
That's what I don't understand. I'm still winning. But I feel hollow. Like I'm trying to outrun a ghost.
You're chasing the echo, not the sound. The ego thrives on applause. But the self? It speaks only when it's quiet enough to be heard.
You were everything I wanted to become. Now I wonder if I became everything you chose to walk away from.
You became the image of me. The one the world praised. But the real me was born the day I lost to you, and felt no need to prove anything ever again.
That night, Julian sits outside, foil across his lap. A lantern nearby casts his silhouette on the stone wall. That night, the garden was still, but inside, Julian's thoughts moved like blades. Sharp, restless, searching.
Why do I still need to win? Who am I without the crowd, the mask, the medals?
He lifts his foil. The shadow stretches, at first human, then warped. It becomes a proud, younger version of himself. Then fierce, then hollow-eyed. He saw it clearly now. The ego, always shape-shifting, hungry for validation, afraid of being forgotten.
The real opponent was never across the piste. It was always me. My fear of becoming no one.
The shadow fades. Julian looks into the blade's faint reflection. A calmer, more honest face staring back. And in that stillness, a truth emerged. Not as a command, but a question. Can I let go of the sword and still be whole? Early morning. Julian stands at a grassy cliffside near Marcel's home. The wind moves through his hair. He's barefoot, holding the foil lightly, point down.
I am not my victories. Not my name. Not the fear.
He realized the self cannot be owned or displayed. It is not proven through domination, but revealed through presence. Julian walks back into the fencing arena, but he moves differently now, fluid, calm. The noise of the crowd fades beneath his breath. When he returned, he no longer fenced to conquer. He fenced to express, to move, to be. To know the self, the ego must step aside. In stillness, the truth reveals itself.